What's up, everybody? This is Coach Ash with Fitness Jackal, Bamboo Athletics, and an ambassador for Bucked Up. So what I am doing for free for the community is a keto log. So every day I'm going to be logging the foods I eat. I'm going to be showing you why I'm eating these foods, and I'm going to explain a little bit about keto right now, just as a starter. But following from now on out, it's just going to be the food itself and how many carbs are in each one. So I'll briefly explain keto real quick. I post about keto a lot, but just a quick little breakdown is we want to eat under 30 carbs a day, because what that does is puts our body into a state of ketosis. So normally our body takes carbohydrates for energy. So when our body goes into ketosis, it switches over to fat for energy. So that's the whole point of doing it. It takes fat and water from the body. It works fast. It works good. Works great for me. It's my go-to diet. It's usually the only one I do. Right now, I'm going to explain a few foods that make it easy for me to do keto. One of the first ones is pickles. For the most part, this is Clausen. Now, these have 0 carbs. So I can literally eat as much of these all day as I want. So it's an amazing snack. Next one is going to be celery sticks. For the most part, each celery stick is going to be 1 carbohydrate. Let me double check that one. Yeah. So this kind specifically. Some might be a little different depending on the brand. Now, what I do with these celery sticks is I dip them in peanut butter. I like to use Peter Pan peanut butter only because it comes out to 5 carbs per 2 tablespoons. So yes, keto is something where you have to measure what you're eating. You know, maybe a little aggravating at first, but then you get over it and then you start to know, hey, this has this much, this has this much, and it'll come natural. So I just take one of these, dip a little bit in for 1 tablespoon, that's 2.5, and then the other one for the other half. And there we go. You know, 4 carbs, 5 carbs right there. Sugar-free jelly. If you're someone that likes jelly, sugar-free. Right here, it is literally 5 carbs for 1 tablespoon. So if we cut that in half to a half a tablespoon, we can put it on the next best thing, which is keto bread. Now, bread is something we cannot eat on the keto diet. So if you look specifically on Amazon, you can find Franz Keto White. Now, they have many different kinds. This is the one I stick with. This has 0 carbohydrates. You can literally eat as much as you want. Now, I'm going to explain something real quick. So, when you look on the back of this, it says carbohydrates 12, right? You're like, Coach Ash, that doesn't have 0. It says 12. We want to look right here where it says dietary fiber. So the dietary fiber is 11, and then it has erythritol, which is 1. So we can subtract that, and that literally takes it down to 0. Erythritol is a sugar alcohol. Most of the time, you're not going to see it on the back of food unless it is Quest bars, which is my next thing I am showing. 1 second. So Quest bars will say erythritol on the back. Here's another one. Dietary total carbs 21, dietary fiber 15, so we subtract 15 from 21, and then it says erythritol. We can subtract the erythritol because it is a sugar alcohol, and only that one can be taken away from it. So the total sugars right there we keep. So that is what we call net carbs. So 4 grams of net carbs. So one of these bars as a snack is only 4 grams of carbs. Now, as I add them out through the day, I want to stay under 30. Today, I am only at 14 right now. My first thing this morning was sausage links. 3 of them is 2 carbohydrates, and that's how many I had. Eggs, you can literally eat as many eggs as you want. Eggs have 0, especially, our cage-free eggs. So if you like them, however way you like them, you can have as many as you want. One of my biggest tricks that I tell all my clients is get a rotisserie chicken. Literally 0 carbohydrates. You can eat as much as you want. You don't have to cook it. It's already made, anywhere from $5 to $8 depending where you get it. This comes in handy all the time, especially being on the run. If you want to prep your meals, this is one of the easiest ways that I think to do it. Now, next thing I have is tuna fish. Now, I only eat albacore tuna. I think it's better. It is higher in mercury though. This is 0 carbohydrates for the whole can. Now, if you want to mix it and make a tuna fish sandwich, obviously we can use the keto bread, 0 carbohydrates, and then this is 0. So boom, boom, 0 right there. Now, light mayonnaise. If you mix it with light mayonnaise, it is 1 carb for every tablespoon. So if you put 2 tablespoons in there and mix it up, it's only 2 carbs. I throw pickles in there as well just to make a little snack, and it works very well. Now, all my proteins right here, NutriBio is one we have over at Bamboo. Isopure is one of my favorites because it literally has 0 carbohydrates. And then here's another one, Total Isolate Protein. I already have a video that explains isolate protein, but a real quick breakdown. Isolate protein is usually just the protein. It's always lower in fat. Usually has no carbohydrates. Some might have 1 for every tablespoon or less than that. Like this one has 0.5 carbohydrates. A lot of the times when you're doing keto, you are going to get the keto flu. This time I bypassed it. The only way I was able to do that is because I drank a lot of water, because one thing that happens when you're in keto is your body starts emptying water out. So, replenishing water constantly and electrolytes. So, I just have a little electrolyte mix right here, keto, paleo friendly. It doesn't matter what the brand is, as long as you have electrolytes flowing in your body, because your body is getting rid of them constantly. And making sure we have a lot of fat. Like I said, your body has now switched to burning fat for energy instead of carbohydrates. Fish oil is an amazing source of healthy fat, and I recommend anybody, unless you have dietary restrictions or health complications with fish oil, should be taking a fish oil supplement. After that, basically, I'm going to be logging every single one of my meals. I haven't had lunch yet today, so I'm going to eat after this, so that will be posted. I just wanted to give a quick breakdown. I'll be doing this for the entire month, maybe a little longer, to get ready for a competition. This is one of the things and one of my favorite diets to do. If you prepare for it, it is absolutely incredible. You don't have to worry about being hungry because you have everything set up. There's other snacks that I have ordered coming in, special keto snacks that I will go over and talk about if they really do work. But until then, I want y'all to check me out. I hope you love this diet because I do. And if you want to work with me, feel free to hit me up anytime, and I'd love to be your trainer.